Yo, what is up, guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, another good fight on the Matchroom schedule for the first part of 2021. Lawrence Okolie versus Krzysztof Glowacki for the vacant WBO Cruiserweight title. And the best thing about this, it's going to be on regular Sky Sports. A world title fight on regular Sky Sports is always good by me. And quite frankly, I'm really intrigued about this fight. As we know, Lawrence Okolie, a former Olympian, as a pro, he's amassed a perfect record of 15-0. Now, as a pro, Lawrence Okolie, he's not really won over many fans, mainly due to his style and his tactics in the ring. I can easily see why people don't like this guy whatsoever. In fact, I've got more time for Lawrence Okolie than most people. I see a good fighter in there, in Lawrence Okolie, but I've got to be honest, I thought he should have been disqualified against Matty Askin. But that is in the past. He is now with Shane McGuigan, and the early signs of that partnership to me look very encouraging. Me personally, I've seen signs of improvements from Lawrence Okolie under Shane McGuigan. I feel that Lawrence Okolie now is getting to grips with judging range in the ring. He seems to be utilising that jab a little bit more. I think he seems to have brushed up his punch technique. His accuracy of shots seems to be a bit better. And to me, it just looks like he's settling into his style and he's getting a better understanding of how to judge range and distance. And to me, he's a much more watchable fighter for that. We all know that Lawrence Okolie has great physical attributes. He's 6'5", he's extremely long and tall. He carries power, he's very strong. If Shane can get this guy to polish up his skill set a little bit more, I've said this before, Lawrence Okolie is going to be very hard to beat. Very hard to beat. And, this fight with Krzysztof Glowacki is a great test. Krzysztof Glowacki, a former Cruiserweight champion, he's beaten a Marco Huck who was near his best. He's beaten Steve Cunningham. He's fought Maris Briedis. He's beaten Maxim Vlasov. Krzysztof Glowacki has fought a much higher level of competition than Lawrence Okolie. Of course, he shared a ring with Alexander Usyk. Glowacki's been there, seen it, done it. He's been a world champion. He carries punching power. He does the basics well. He's crafty, and all around, Krzysztof Glowacki is a very good fighter, and certainly the best fighter that Lawrence Okolie would have shared the ring with. Now, this would be a considerable step up for Lawrence Okolie. While I wouldn't say Krzysztof Glowacki is in his prime anymore, Glowacki would certainly beat everybody on Lawrence Okolie's resume to date. So this is a massive step up for Lawrence Okolie, and I'm intrigued to see how he handles this occasion. Krzysztof Glowacki's one of those guys. Yeah, he can be hit, he can be hurt, but he's not going to go away easy. And what happens if Okolie can't get this guy out of there and it goes to the later rounds where Glowacki is more experienced? It's going to be a very interesting fight in my opinion. Right off the bat, I would make Lawrence Okolie a favourite based on his youth, based on his size, and based on the fact that he's improving as a fighter, and also based on the fact that Glowacki is now on the decline. But regardless of that, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there who pick Glowacki to win this fight. When this fight was originally scheduled, I did see a few people actually pick Glowacki to beat Lawrence Okolie, so it's going to be interesting to see what the fans think leading up to this fight. I really like this bout, I think Sky Sports, the regular Sky Sports, not pay-per-view, regular Sky Sports boxing cards, they need to be headlined by more male world title fights. And, the fact that this is on regular Sky Sports certainly makes me happy as a boxing fan. I hope to see more of this as we go into the future. Like I said, I quite like this fight. I will actually make a prediction video as we get nearer to this fight, maybe a couple of weeks out before the fight. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you make of this fight? Do you believe Glowacki has a chance? Or do you believe that Lawrence Okolie's youth, size, strength, etc. will be too much on the night? It's going to be interesting. Will the young man get exposed? Or will he take out the former world champion, the veteran, Krzysztof Glowacki? Share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.